Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yeah, you can continue, sir.
Okay, sorry for interruption.
No, sorry from our side, sir. Perfectly.
Technical error.
Yeah, I was on the this one.
Yeah.
And yeah, so we discussed about leaflet excipients list. Sometimes they ask a dosage in accordance with the innovator and well-formulated phrase. They also say sometimes provide the drug master file of the active substance. Drug master file is, as you all know, contains the basic characters. It is the horoscope of the API, and it has got closed part and open part. Open part is still, it gives a general outline, but sometimes they also ask the closed part, which contains the manufacturing process of the API, which they also want. And this API DMF closed part has to go from the manufacturer of DMF to the ministry directly through a link. You will not be able to participate in that. Some countries are insisting that, even in Africa. So these details are asked when they have gone through the documents, and then they issue notification. Provide names of the manufacturer of the active ingredient. They want the manufacturer's name. They also want identity of the manufacturers of the excipients. Sometimes they are asking, after seeing the document, provide the validation of the in-house method of controlling finished batch. What is your in-house method? If it is not a pharmacopoeial drug, so if it is an in-house method, then you have to disclose the in-house. So many companies, while giving this, they don't give it, thinking that it is confidential, but it has to be given ultimately. Provide data on quality of each active substance, description, packing, specification, and all separately in a separate pages, which is not done in a formatted way. So they are asking that please give the details, active substance, give the description in this particular format separately. Sometimes they are asking bioequivalence studies, not sometimes, routinely they are asking in Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, Ethiopia. They're asking even in Ivory Coast, they're asking some specific products. Even in Togo, they're asking some products. In Philippines, Southeast Asia, they're definitely asking. In Vietnam, they're asking. So you have to be prepared. If it is an oral solid, then you should be able to offer bioequivalence study when asked for. Injectable and syrups are not required, but for bioequivalence studies for tablets will be definitely necessary. Sometimes they are also asking contract between the applicant and the manufacturer. You have given as a merchant exporter you showing you as an applicant, but you are showing the document of the manufacturer, and you have not disclosed that your relationship with the manufacturer. They don't know. They are seeing some name in as applicant and some name as manufacturer. So obviously there will be a question, and if it is unanswered, it will remain untouched for a long time. Like supposing your contract manufacturing, if it is contract manufacturing, manufactured for, but if it is loan license, then manufactured at. From that language, they understand what is the relationship. And if that relationship in document, as I said, if it is not documented, it doesn't exist. So if you don't give a document in support of the relationship between the manufacturer and the applicant company, they will definitely ask these questions. Secondly, very important thing, another point, I'm just coming almost to the last part. The stability data is zone dependent. So you have to see the zone 1, zone 2, zone 3, zone 4A and 4B, hot and humid, which relative humidity and what percentage of what is the temperature that has stability data has to be, that data has to be given as per this data. Sometimes, most of the times you don't give this data, and they will come back because they have a standard chart where you belong to. And if you are belonging to a zone 4A, then they will ask the data of zone 4A, and you must be having those stability data accordingly done. If you are giving stability data of some other parameters, then again there will be questions. So, and this is a very vital basic question. So these are the basic questions that has to be addressed. By doing so, we will be able to reduce our part of submission, and their part of definitely will take its own time. But if you reduce by addressed this way in a systematic manner, I tell you, 40% of regulatory time can be reduced and much faster we can progress on this. Thank you very much. I think that's all I had to say. At the end, your objective is to be compliant. You have to submit a compliant document in all matter, whether it is technically verified, verified documents, admin documents, or technical documents. In all terms, your documents must be compliant, and that takes you to success. I'm open for question.
Just put it. No question. Photo thank you, Dr. Sumanta, for that. Really, you were just to the point exactly as what is required. And, regulatory plays a very significant role. And as we go more and more into markets that get more regulated over a period of time, this becomes the most important part. And knowing, what is required and how to provide it is very, very essential. So thank you for that wonderful insight. I request members to start asking questions or either put it on the chat box. There was one question by Sampras, I think so, which what is the difference between IVA and 4A and 4B?
There are two different zones. Yeah, there are 4 different zones. Previously, it was zone 4, but at that time, you can see where is that?
Slide, I think so. It was there, sir.
Slide, yeah, it is slide. It is there. Is it visible? Slide is visible.
Yeah, yeah, it is.
Yeah, zone 4A is 3065 and then 4B is 3075. Relative humidity is more in case of 4B. So where there is too much of humid climate and it affects the product badly, then they want a stability. Whether that kind of like Sudan.
Okay.
Sudan is a very, very, very hot country. At the same time, the humidity is not so high. So that stability of Sudan and stability of Cherrapunji will not be same. They are different.
Okay. We understood it. So one more question that has come up is, there are two. One question that has come up is, one is, chat. Yeah, is it necessary to have BE studies for oral liquids, Tanzania and Ivory Coast? Hello?
Sorry?
Is it necessary to have a BE study for oral liquids in Tanzania and Ivory Coast?
No.
Okay.
No, oral liquids doesn't require the BE. It is oral solids like tablet, capsule, and dry syrup. They require this.
Okay. And
injectable and oral liquids they don't need.
Okay. Then one more question is, can we export as marketing company or else should we get loan and license?
It's your interest if you can do it, but loan license and to the destination country, it doesn't matter whether you are a loan license holder or a contract manufacturing holder. You can do either way. It is your ultimately you are exporting the product in dollar and you are taking the product from your manufacturer in rupee. So as long as that you maintain, your purpose is to the ministry, it doesn't matter.
Okay, to the ministry, it doesn't matter. Okay. Then some countries have exclusive agreements with manufacturers. In that case, what should the merchant exporter do? Hello?
Some countries, I missed the word. What is that?
Some countries have exclusive agreements with manufacturers. Okay. And in that case, what should the merchant exporter do?
I understand that question. The issue is the manufacturer has already an understanding with an importer in a country, say Kenya. And you are taking the product from the same manufacturer and you are also exporting to Kenya.
Okay.
Is that the question? If that is so,
Huh.
then there is a clash of interest, because if the products are same, the prices will clash, and the interest of profitability and marketing issues will clash each other. So this is a very, very bad situation. We must avoid it. Either if you have gone earlier, you must take an exclusivity from the manufacturer. If he has gone, then you have to give it out. You have to lose out. You can't help it.
Okay. Okay. Then
Your agreement, that is why I said the business agreement, manufacturing agreement with your manufacturer must be tight enough to protect your interest, so that if you go, he should not go. I'll give an example. Supposing there is a brand name you have given, and he has also gone with another brand name in the same market. You must say that same molecule can never go as long as I am there. If I am ready to pay a price, I am ready to give a volume. But you don't enter into that market interfering with my marketing. That agreement must be there.
Acha, just now some of the other questions coming up, sir, are just a minute. That is so. What is the importance of PSUR and RMP? It is PSUR in the chat.
Whoever has raised the question, can unmute and just ask it orally.
Where do you have seen that?
So Sampras. It is then in the chat box. I'll just unmute him.
No, but where he has seen that word PSUR, what does that mean?
I don't know. Just a minute.
If you can unmute him.
Yeah, I'm just trying to unmute. Just unmute everybody now. All of them are putting questions.
Hello.
Just a minute, sir. Just a minute. Yeah, I'm just unmuting.
Yeah, good evening, sir. I'm from Sanpras Healthcare. I just want to ask about PSUR, means that periodic safety updated report, and RMP. Means that nowadays we are registering the products in Cambodia. They are asking for PSUR and RMP. Is it required before registration?
It is required.
Okay, which is required. Okay, thank you.
Go ahead. Anything else?
Yeah, there are some more. Just a minute, sir. I'll just put. Can the merchant exporter have a tight agreement, and thereby the manufacturer loses the right to provide the contract with the importer in the respective countries? What if the manufacturer breached the agreement?
Yeah,
Suppose
then the sanctity of agreement is lost. Then there is no agreement. Agreement has got an exit clause. So if he is violating the agreement, then there is no point in having an agreement. So my suggestion is the model of business, the agreement should have an exit clause, good exit clause. And this exit clause should protect the interest of both of them. By fighting with the manufacturer, you can't go on marketing it, because ultimately he's the manufacturer. And at the same time, you can't stop his growth also. So at the beginning, the discussion should take place that the product that I take or market that I take should be separate. Both of them can be in the same market, no problem, but molecules must not be the same.
Okay, so again, as you mentioned,
that is one way. Another way, you share the brand with him. You tell him that you get a part of it, margin, profitability, or small percentage, but you don't interfere with my marketing. You don't go by simple CIF. You take a little more. Maybe when he sees more business is coming, he may be willing. You may give a little more, but don't leave the brand in his hand. You may part with a little bit of profit. That is also possible. But the same molecule with this manufacturer clashing is very dangerous, and it should be decided at the beginning only, before starting the business.
Okay. Now, one of the questions being asked is that how can these agreements be validated?
The validation is, business term is not validated by the ministry. ministry goes by your relationship with them as a manufacturer. So if there is any problem, the destination country's ministry will not come to rescue for your
Okay.
rescue. It is in India, you will have to fight it out.
Okay.
If there is a breach, if there is a breach. Now, you know, legal documents are done very nicely, strongly. We are good enough to do it. Our interest should be protected. His interest should be protected, and this understanding should be very carefully drafted and
Okay.
agreed.
Okay.
If there is a point, if there is a 1 second, if there is a problem, then there is a court to settle down. But is it wise to go to the court with a manufacturer with whom you are going to market the other 10 products from the same company?
Okay.
So,
Okay.
so the manufacturer is just not a manufacturer. He is a part of your business, and the concept is now changing. You make him a part of your business to some extent, in some way. An exit clause must be there. I'm giving an example. In one case, or many 2-3 cases, the brand name has been shared with the manufacturer. That this brand name in this country, it belongs to both of us.
Okay.
But as long as this brand name is valid, as long as this agreement is valid, moment the agreement is out, there is no brand name. That means both of us lose at that time. This is a good exit clause to protect the interest of both the parties. So it depends on how you enter into the understanding and drafting it well, legally protected, but not with an intention of fighting, because by fighting, you will not be able to go a long way.
Okay. Now, yeah, just some more. Just a minute, sir. This guy is asking to unmute himself. Yes. How do I do it? Manoj Kumar. You can unmute himself, no?
Yeah, Manoj, you can unmute yourself. Please go ahead
Manoj, you can unmute yourself.
and raise your
Yes,
question.
yes,
And-
sir.
Okay.
Thank you for the wonderful answers. I still have some doubts. Can I ask, sir?
Yeah.
Yes, go ahead.
For example, I have just went to the Sri Lankan market, Colombo, recently, and I have came to know the manufacturers whom, many manufacturers I'm closer with, and one manufacturer has his plant registered for the Sri Lankan market for the pharma, and another manufacturer plant is registered for the Nutra. So they have the NOCs, they have the agreements with the importers in the Sri Lanka. Okay, now I got some clients in Sri Lanka who is willing to purchase the products with whatever the approval they got from the products in India. They are willing to get the products to the Sri Lanka. But the thing is, these importers in Sri Lanka already they got the agreements, so that this manufacturers in India, they are telling like you should get an NOC in order to supply the products to the Sri Lanka. They are telling.
So in this case, NOC is a subject. Wait, NOC is a subject of Sri Lanka, not India, practically.
Yeah, exactly.
But in this case, Indian manufacturer is asking a NOC from other one just to protect his interest. It is a self-styled demand. It has got no meaning. He doesn't have to get. See, the product range is different. One is nutraceutical, the other is pharmaceutical formulation. The product and NOCs are different. So the interest is protected, and interest is protected. Whose interest? The Sri Lankan importers' interest. You are protected by NOC. Indian manufacturer doesn't have anything to ask for.
So, sir, this is
nothing-
not a regulatory requirement. Then this is not a regulatory requirement. It is just an agreement.
It is
That's
not
it.
a regulatory requirement. It is not a regulatory requirement.
So
It
even
is
for the
his own. He's asking for his own safety because he thinks tomorrow there will be a fight or there will be a problem, so I want to keep myself safe. You have to explain him properly, and it's possible to come to
can I
understand.
since the plant is already registered for the farmer, can I get a loan license from the same plant, and can I
No.
supply the products to Sri Lanka?
No. Sri Lanka will not allow that.
Okay. So the importer is already registered with that manufacturer, so that Sri Lanka government will not allow that. Am I correct?
Yeah. In the recent days, in last 5-6 months, if they have changed the law, I don't know. because there's a lot of issues that come up with the countries. But as far as I know, till 2 months back, that one unit, one product is enough, and loan license is also in the somebody else's, then no, it is not acceptable.
And also, sir, because every company, Nutra is different and Pharma is different.
That
They
is
are
okay. That is
Okay.
okay because you have got, the reason is you have got an NOC from the importers.
okay because they have agreed for only Nutra means we can apply for the Pharma in the respective another company.
Yes, yes.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello,
Yeah,
hi, sir. This is Vinod. This is Vinod from Vama Life Care. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I have. Can I ask you one question? So for liquid injection, does required for this BE study?
No.
Sir, I have recent one experience for this Latin American country for heparin. They have told me the BE study is required for registration.
Very unusual. They may be asking the dissolution profile or whatever. It's not dissolution even, it is injectable. How can they ask? What is your name, please?
Because my name is Vinod. I'm calling from Mama Life Care.
Shashi, kiska naam kya hai?
Yeah, he's Vinod. His name is Vinod, and he's
Okay, Vinod.
from Vama Healthcare.
Pharma Healthcare.
Ah.
I will still like to see some references where this is because heparin is being sold enormously in those regions. One of the important products in sold.
Yeah.
I will ask tonight with my partner who is in Chile. Let me find out. Give me your telephone number. I'll come back to you.
Because the client told me we cannot register the product without B study because it required for registration purpose necessary.
It is not normal, but since you have said that, I'll just find out as I said, and your telephone number is, please leave with Shashi. I will collect it and I'll get back to you. Give a few days time.
And one more question I have, sir. One more question I have. I'm getting inquiries from Saudi Arabia, right? So now the SFDA, now Saudi Food and Drug Administration, guys, asking for a product registration document. So, and sometimes they also ask for the product is also being registered and free for sale for pre-sales for Indian market. So, what documents we can submit to them? We can show them this is the product is available in the market. So, is it just okay with the free sales certificate? Just to we can submit to the SFDA guys to get the importer can get the permit.
Shashi, can you brief what is the question?
Vama, Vinod, can you do one
Shashi,
thing?
can you please help me
to
understand
Vinod.
What is his question?
No, Vinod, can you do one thing? Hello, Vinod.
Yeah.
Can you send me those questions? I will later on send it directly to Subhanta Chaudhary so that he can answer it to you, because he's not getting an idea of what that question is exactly. Okay.
That is fine. No problem.
Just send me the question. Okay.
It is
And
because it is getting interrupted.
Separately.
The line is unstable.
Yeah.
Line is unstable. I'll answer it. Yeah. Heparin question is about heparin, I understand.
Yeah.
And Saudi Arabia, they are asking FSC.
The second question is about free sales certificate. I mean,
please send the question. I'll answer it separately.
No, can you see?
Mr. Shashi,
hello, Vinod, calm down. See, we have got a restriction of time because others also on the line. Can you just send me those questions?
No problem, sir. No problem.
Huh? You send me the
I'll
questions.
send
I
it.
will send it directly to Sumanta sir and get the answer back for you. Okay.
No problem, sir. No problem.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, we are running
Okay,
short
sir.
of time, guys. So if there are any more questions, okay. If there are any more questions, please send it down to me in the members group. Just put down those questions. I'll get it all answered and send it back to you. Just write your name, the company
I'll
name.
give my email ID. I'll give my email address. I'll give my email address. They can do it.
Okay. Okay, sir. You can
Yeah,
mention.
yeah, sure.
Mail to Sumanta. Mail to Sumanta@gmail.com. MAIL numerical 2. MAIL numerical 2. Sumanta SUMANTA.
Just a minute, sir. I'll put it on this chat box.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, sir. That is.
Just.
Can you see this?
Okay, sir, got it, sir. So we will put it in a members group.
So we will do one thing. We'll put it in the members group as well as in the so that they can ask you directly.
Okay,
Sir,
okay. Thank you.
I'll put it in the
Thank you.
members group so that they can directly ask. Again,
Okay.
again, sir. Thank you very much. I know there are a lot more questions for people to ask, but we are running short of time. Okay.
I'll answer them. Don't worry. In any case,
Yeah.
I'll answer them.
Yeah. So we'll put it on. We have already put it on the members group. So we request members, whatever questions they have, please get back on the mail, or then you can send it to us. We will also send it on your behalf to sir. Don't worry on that. Okay. Now I thank all the members for the attending, and I also thank Sumanta sir for a wonderful talk. I know there will be a lot more questions. If we need a follow-up, we might probably need a follow-up this talk on this
Okay, we'll
further
come
on.
back. We'll come
So
back
we'll
again.
definitely do that, sir. Thank you. Thank you very
Thank
much
you
for
so
that.
much.
Wonderful.
All
Thank
the
you.
best.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much for coming to us.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you
All
very
the
much.
best. Bye-bye.
Yeah.